Hey everybody, welcome to the Divergent Comics YouTube channel. As promised, today we are discussing the Charger Kickstarter. I got my friend, my brother on here, Big O, founder of Custom Corner. He's going to talk about some of the aspects of the Charger Kickstarter since we are really collabing on this together. So, my brother, how are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Feeling good. About yourself?
Doing good, man. I'm excited. It's Friday night. We are not out doing crazy stuff. We out here creating content,
Yes, sir. One page at a time.
One page at a time. So, I mean, anyone that knows me should know you by now. But for those of you who don't know, tell them about yourself.
Pretty simple guy, man. I'm Big O, founder of Custom Corner 314. I do custom material, logos, business cards, posters, pretty much anything, man. Background behind me, that's all me. Just a small time business owner, man. Just want to see people thrive and just put their stuff out there. And if I can be of any help in any kind of way, visually or inspirationally, man, I just love to help people and just love to be supportive in any way that I can.
Yeah, man. You're definitely one of the few people that are the positive side of the internet, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a lot of positive side of the internet out there. It's a lot of negative.
Yeah, it's pretty weird out here sometimes. Like weird is being nice.
So, just to kind of get started, and really, we'll get started with just talking to you about everything that you're doing and how you got Custom Corners started. But kind of want to get that out the way, essentially. Like, where did you come up with the name Custom Corner? Where did that come from? And how did you get started with making designs?
So with the name Custom Corner, I honestly just kind of wrote down a bunch of names because I knew the concept of what I wanted to do was to make custom works, custom designs for people. And I just kind of was like kind of playing around, and you know how when you have an idea but you don't quite know how to put like a title to it or how to describe it, and you just kind of I guess kind of aimlessly just put things together and kind of see what fits.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that for me. I was at one of my jobs. I won't get into who that was. I'm not there. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get into that. The company is called Abstract Marketing Group. I was kind of there, kind of like the maintenance guy or whatever, and I had some downtime, and I had just a bunch of ideas that I could see them in my mind, but I didn't know how to really put them together. And I kind of just started going on like Pinterest and just kind of browsing around like on Google, things like that. Just to kind of see how to put these things out. And that's when I came across Canva, which I use Canva a lot. Man, it's amazing.
It's the greatest thing ever.
It really is. Yeah, and I just kind of sat down on Canva, kind of poked around and just kind of seeing what was what. And I seen where you could like add your text and everything. And I had taken some of the names that I had written out and I put them on there, kind of played with different fonts and things like that. And I had Custom Corner. I think I had one that was like STL creative, or I had like kind of some, they were pretty bad, man. I had some really bad and generic names, but Custom Corner just kind of stuck out. Um I played with a bunch of different logo ideas, and I found a couple that I liked, and I just kind of put them out there just to kind of test them and see what kind of engagement I would get. I got a lot of compliments on some, and I got some, I got some comments that they were just kind of like, "This is cool, but I've seen this before," or I've seen something like this. And I'm a person who I really value when people are honest with me. I value the honesty, but I don't care for the ignorance part of it. Like, I feel like you can be honest with somebody without, being mean or anything like that. And yeah, man, after that, made the logo or logos, and then I just kind of moved on to, what else can I make? Um I started doing posters. I messed with some business card layouts, and just kind of like some freestyle stuff. My background here is actually one of my first pieces that I did, and I just went for it, and just kind of stuck. And ever since then, I just kind of find inspiration in like the most random places or at the most random times. And I also knew that I always knew I wanted to be a creator of some sort, but it was just kind of finding my lane of what do I want to create? I want to create art. What kind of art? And for me, it was just like, I want to make my own stuff. I want to
Mhm.
make things that when people see them, they know that it's me. They know that, yeah, that's Otis's artwork right there. That's something that he would do. Um, and from there I just kind of um built up on it and been trying different things. Canva, Photoshop, um, I got an iPad a little while ago, been messing with Procreate on there, which
Procreate
is
is real good.
another, yeah, it's really solid, man. And there's like so much you can do on there.
Mhm.
I really just got deep into it, and haven't looked back. I've been creating for about probably like 4, close to 5 years now.
Mhm.
Just kind of freelancing, and somewhere along the way, I just was like, you know what, this is something I really enjoy doing. I'm passionate about it. I could literally do it all day, all night. You and I off camera, man, we didn't had those nights where it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you might be working on something. I'm like, dude, I can't sleep because I'm on this computer and I'm trying to figure this out. What you think about this? And we just kind of build up on it from there. But yeah, I just wanted to turn it into a business. Still kind of laying out the bricks for that, but been getting some business here and there. I know it'll come as I go along. I'm not really too worried about, oh, I gotta have X amount of, clients by this kind of time, or when I post this on Facebook or Instagram, I gotta have X amount of likes and views. And I don't do it for that. I just do it because I love to do it, and I'm
Mhm.
intentional and passionate about it. So yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. Those of you who do not know, actually did some work for me. Trying to see if I can pull it up here. StreamYard doesn't want to be kind to me today, which is fine.
Swag.
There's always more than one way to skin a cat, is what they would say. So I am going to show. Here we go. And boom.
Yes, sir.
So this is the work that O did for us. It's really good work. This design I got custom made through a friend of mine, David, and I shared it with her. I was like, hey, like jazz it up, make it look nice, and this is what he got. As you can tell, very clean, very nice. Love this charger on the side of the moon. Like honestly, it's beautiful. I love every minute, every bit of this picture. So much appreciated. Main reason why I wanted to have you collab with me on this Kickstarter, because when most people do a Kickstarter, they mostly offer just comics. They offer like comics and some merch or whatever. And the name is Divergent Comics. I don't like to go down the path of what's already been done. I like to change things up, like to do my own thing. For those of you who saw Beyond the Spider or Across the Spider-Verse, Miles said, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Whole thing.
And that's been my motto ever since I saw that. I love that line.
Yes, sir.
And so that brings us to the Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
So if you follow my social media, if you follow Divergent Comics social media, you've seen like the different things that is going to be offered in the Kickstarter. If you follow O, you saw that he has a calendar that's going to be offered in the Kickstarter. So we're going to definitely talk about all of that in some type of detail. This is really just to kind of get that final push of pre-launch followers. We plan on actually launching this Kickstarter very soon.
Yes, sir.
Like within like the next 2 weeks soon. So we're trying to get as many people to kind of back it or really to follow it as much as possible, because once we launch, we want to launch with the highest amount of people following and backing as we can. So the project is called The Charger, but it's not just called The Charger. Like I was like, yeah, The Charger, that's the hero name, that's the name of the book, but it has a subtitle. And I really like the subtitle because it explains the deeper aspect of what this, not only just this first book, but what this overall story arc is about.
Right.
So the book is going to be called The Charger, Electrifying Secrets. So
yes,
that was a title that I felt fit the project. Why? Because the story of The Charger is really going to delve in and focus on domestic terrorism. And it's going to be buried in a lot of espionage and secrets and things that were covered up that are going to be uncovered. Those of you who don't know, my writing reflects an escape from real life, but has messages and themes about real life. And I think that that's something I wanted to capture when I first created this story. So Electrifying Secrets fits perfectly. So I'm thinking we can kind of go through a lot of the rewards and stuff and things that people can get. But I really wanted to start with this first reward, this first item that people can get, which I think would be pretty awesome. And that's the coloring book.
Yes, sir.
So, custom corner coloring book is part of the overcharged tier. It's also an additional add-on that people can get. So when you come to the Charger Kickstarter, you'll see all this great stuff. Overcharged is the last the last reward tier, and with that, oh, tell people about this coloring book that you have started, and people will be able to get by backing at the overcharged or $60 tier for the Kickstarter.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is the coloring book is called Color Your Calm, a colorful journey through mental health. I'm really big into mental health. I'm somebody, probably like a lot of us, deal with depression, deal with anxiety, things like that. And I really just wanted to just kind of create something that is kind of like a not really a fix all guide, but just kind of a fun guide, interactive, to kind of help you remedy some of those like anxieties and those, invasive thoughts and things like that. Um, and I was kind of between like actually writing a book for it, but I wanted to create something that was different, because there's so many, self-help books and, how to conquer this mental illness or how to, conquer anxiety, how to do this, how to do that. And I'm gonna present my screen here. Um I really just wanted to, just create something different that wasn't yet another another oh, this is another you know anxiety thing or whatever the case is. Give me 1 second, let me figure this out. Okay, can we see my screen?
Oh, I got it. There you go.
Okay, there we go. So all right. Okay. Can we still see
You can see your screen, but it's showing
the
porch.
background?
Yeah, it's showing everything.
Yikes. Hang on. Chaos has ensued. Uh Better yet, here I'll go to the source. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. Are we good now?
You can see that. Yep.
Okay. So here's the coloring book. Color Your Calm, a colorful journey through mental health, created by me. Um, and I did the cover myself, the lettering, everything. Um, and let's kind of go through. Here's the first page. Just a general disclaimer that I'm not a professional author. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm really just a guy that wants to see us be okay because we've all got some sort of mental health ailment or roadblock that we deal with on the daily. And I just want people to be okay and, whatever version of okay that, whatever okay, healthy version that looks like, I want that for you. And these are a couple of the resources: Talkspace, Spring Health, which I personally use for therapy. And there's also a QR code here for some music from a local artist from St. Louis
Nice.
by the name of Katera. she's an amazing artist. Like, and when you hear the music, you'll get the vibe. So,
Nice.
uh, and as you can see visually, like I keep it real with you. Like if y'all smoke, y'all drink, whatever, um, I want you to, when you open this book, I want it to be for you such a immersive experience that it's something you feel good about, happy about, and you just enjoy yourself. So, yeah, I got like some text here about what is mental health, why it's important. Um, and again, I was kind of leaning more so towards writing an actual book, but I thought that would be boring. There's so many mental health books, and it's like everybody has one, but it's really just about how you utilize it, and everyone's mental health journey is completely different.
Hmm.
um and I mean, here, life is a bitch. It really is, you know and I just kind of like to insert bits of humor to kind of deal with anything like from uncomfortable situations, anxiety, things like that. And I talk a lot about that kind of stuff in here. um
Yeah, humor is the great stress reliever. Humor is attention, release. So, that's a great way to, incorporate that in the story so that, or in the book, so that when people are going through it, they're coloring, which already in and of itself, disarms people, makes them feel more at ease. And then you're adding humor and things like this, just really enhances that moment. So
Absolutely.
I
um
like this comment. He actually interviewed me last month, which was great. Anyone who likes watching interview style videos, definitely recommend the channel. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this comment. So thanks so much for saying that, because that's great.
yeah.
Liz, yeah, I think humor gets a lot of us through some of the worst days. I know I had plenty of days at work where it's just like if I didn't laugh about something, then
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
I had that very moment today. It just, there's a lot of work politics going on, and I won't get into that, but I got to a point where I just kind of had to let all of that out, and also just think about how silly and laughable a lot of the nonsense truly is.
Yeah.
um but yeah, man, like I've broken up the book into kind of chapters. So this one, managing stress. As you see, there's like a little comic here, and in between each chapter you'll kind of have like a coloring page, as well as like some text that you know it's it's it has a lot of information in it, but I didn't want to write it and feed it to the reader, as yet another book. Like this is like I'm just talking to a homeboy, homegirl, cousin, sister, whatever. Um, just kind of breaking stuff down, as we go along, and just thinking about like, like with this, going back to this page, what do you do to remedy your stress? Do you pay attention to how your body reacts when you have that stress or anxiety or anything like that? If you're like me, I'm an emotional eater. Um,
Yeah, that's me.
like, like it says here, I know that pizza tastes so damn good, that ice cream hit right, and that Chinese food, man, like those are my comfort foods. Um, and I'm really just I paint it where it's like we just having a general conversation, a real in-depth conversation,
Mhm.
and kind of go into, a couple tips that have helped me, and I feel like that can help other people. But I also keep in mind everybody's success story dealing with mental health is always going to look different.
Yeah.
Um, and this one here, limiting your social media usage, this is a
Mhm.
huge one. Um, because we live in such a society now where, you have to have, X amount of followers to be considered a somebody or to be
Mhm.
successful and stuff like that. And I don't rock with that. I think that, first off, if you really believe in yourself and really believe in your talent, all those likes and all that stuff
Mhm.
is so small in comparison to what your skill and what your talent is. You
I
know,
agree.
I don't feel like I don't feel like your talent is measured by the amount of likes and views that you get. Your talent is measured by your talent,
Mhm.
you know. And it's just sad because a lot of people they live by social media standards, and it's BS,
Mhm.
you know. We don't really need all that stuff to be validated as successful or whatever. Um, and going here, like accessing your comforts, like TV shows and things like that. Um, I know you and we've talked about kind of our comfort shows. The Good Place, that's one of mine.
Definitely love the Good Place.
Um, man, it's about time for another rewatch.
Oh, for
Uh,
sure.
Good Place, Living Single, Abbott Elementary. We could go
Mhm.
on and on, but again, this is just kind of showcasing, a tip that you can utilize to kind of, get your mind off of stress.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So with the coloring book, as I said, you can back the Charger Kickstarter at the overcharged tier, which is the $60 tier, and that will get you a lot of different rewards. So I'm going to share my screen again real quick.
Okay. We'll jump off of here. There we go.
All right, and boom. All right. So the overcharged tier, and this gets you everything. You get the Charger Kickstarter um, exclusive poster. You get the choice of any number of covers for the charger. You get the custom corner coloring book, as you just saw. There's so much in it. I got to look through it. It's great. And it's going to be something that you can do just like on a nice, cool winter day because
Yeah,
this
definitely.
Kickstarter hopefully should be fully completed by October.
Yes, sir.
But also, one of the rewards that is going to be available if you back at the $60 overcharge tier, you can get your image in the next comic that we do, which that's going to be interesting because the next comic would be Imperium. So anyone who backs at that tier will get put in the book.
Heck
Uh,
yeah.
that's going to be pretty cool. If you don't want to back at the $60 tier, we have the actually the preview. We have the $30 tier or fully supercharged. That's what it is. Supercharged, and you get the Charger comic, which you get to choose whichever cover that you want with that. You also get the Charger poster, and something I didn't mention with the overcharged tier is with both of those tiers, you get Lionheart and Bronzehide covers specific to this Kickstarter, which I'll share in a bit. And then, like I said, you also get the poster that comes with it. And we have a digital bundle that I'm gathering some of the digital comics from the different creators I know. That's going to be in there. That's going to be something that I think everyone would enjoy as well. Below that, we have fully charged at $15, which gets you the Charger poster, the comic with any cover that you desire. And then you get the digital bundle. And then you have the two bottom tiers, which get if you just want to support it, just to support it, you have $1, which gets you the digital comics bundle. And then the $5 tier gets you the Charger book with the digital bundle. So that's going to be pretty cool. I hope all of you actually back at that $60 tier, because you will definitely want to get all of the good comics along with that coloring book.
And I would like to also, if you're cool with it, I'd like to also add another poster that I've put together with Divergent. So
okay, so we can do that. Y'all heard this first, because it's the first time I've heard this as well. We'll have a Kickstarter exclusive poster, which we're going to have a Kickstarter exclusive cover that's being made now as well. I have one of the artists that I really enjoy their artwork. They did one of the Lionheart covers actually, and he's doing the cover for he's doing a Kickstarter exclusive cover for the Charger, and it's going to look great. I'm excited for it. That's going to be an add-on as well as what is also with the Kickstarter as an exclusive. But most of y'all probably want to see some dope art.
Yeah, dog.
Because you joined this live, you get to see the different covers, and you get a sneak peek at one of the pages. Just because. So
snap.
I got everything ready. I'm going to share the screen again, and hope y'all like what you see.
Exclusive.
All right. So first up, this is one of the covers that you get with the Charger. This is the main cover. This is like my favorite cover personally. Yeah, this is my favorite cover. I love this cover. Anyone who backs it with just the digital tier, this is the one you're going to get. I think it just looks amazing, and the artist that did this did great. Next, once my computer loads, we got the other cover. This is one of my favorite covers. I love this because I love that duality. You get to see Layla on the left, Layla Brown, and then you get to see the Charger on the right. And, you know, this whole story is about understanding self. It's about duality. Like, it's, thank you. Thank you. These covers, honestly, some of the best things ever. But I think this cover, if you get this, you get to really understand and see, like, this is at the bare bones, the concept of what the Charger is going to be about. It's going to be Layla versus herself for most of this comic. And that's what I want to be shown. Here's the poster that you'll get. It's the character design. It's not going to be this one specifically because I forgot this one has the old bird logo for the Charger. It's going to be the more updated one, and I have that on the Kickstarter when you go back it. But this specific character design with the logo down here in the corner, it'll probably be the one that O made, just because I think it fits better. But yeah, that'll be the poster. I just had to grab one for a concept.
I still got my signed copy, man.
um, the Bronzite cover. Um, this one I had created specifically for the Charger Kickstarter. This is a Kickstarter exclusive. Um, Anyone who backs at those two tier levels, the supercharged and overcharged, you get in this cover. If you back the Kickstarter and get this as an add-on, you're getting this cover. So this is what you can expect to see, along with Bronzetide will have a few extra pages of art added to it. Nothing extra to the story, but just some extra art that wasn't in the previous book. So that's something you can expect as well, which would be pretty cool to see. All right. Next, there's also going to be the Lionheart book on there. I thought I had, oh yeah, there it is. So this cover will be included with the Lionheart book, or for the Lionheart book. And yeah, zoom out a little bit. That's the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one is cold.
that is. I love this. I love this cover. This is my favorite Lionheart cover, easily. But yeah, so like with Bronzetide, you back the Charger Kickstarter at the supercharged or overcharged. This is the cover you're getting. If you back it at the if you back it and just get it as an add-on, you'll get this cover. Now, here's going to be a page sneak peek of what you can expect to see from the Charger. It's not going to have like any specific coloring or anything on it. It's just the inks on the page. No lettering, none of that.
Ooh.
Yeah. So for those of you who may have read the first book, the first time that I made the Charger, you can kind of guess where this is in the story. But yeah, this is a page of it. This one has been colored. We're waiting on letters for most of the other pages, but yeah.
Man, that's smooth.
Yeah, man. This Kickstarter is going to be, this comic, I should say, it's going to be good. I'm really excited for it. I really hope that we hit gold because I want to get this out to you guys.
Don't want to miss it.
I haven't mentioned what the goal is up to this point, but if you're in this live, the goal for this Kickstarter 700. If we hit goal and we have time left, we will do some stretch goals. Me and O have kind of talked a little bit about what we can do for some stretch goals. We have some ideas cooking, but we'll see what happens once we get to that point. But I'm excited, and I'm glad that I was able to bring you on, O, to really collab on this project. And it's funny how it all kind of worked out because I planned on doing the Kickstarter earlier this summer. It was supposed to be like the Kickstarter was supposed to launch around like May, June-ish.
Right.
But some things happened, some delays occurred, and it made me like kind of rethink on how I wanted to handle the Kickstarter because I was going to do a bunch of other stuff. I was going to have like charging pads and t-shirts and stuff. It was going to be like crazy, but to do that, I would have needed to also have a crazy goal. And I'm still relatively small, haven't gotten to the point where I'm big enough to have a lofty goal. So I looked at it as, let me take a step back. Let me look at where is a reasonable step. So I wanted to mainly do comics, But I said, I want to offer the people something else.
Right.
And it was like, you know what? Let me ask O, see what because I wanted to collab with someone. I
Yeah.
felt like a collab would have been perfect. So I asked you, I was like, hey, bro, like, what you working on, man? And it just so happened that you were literally like, I think you were like 95% done with the coloring book.
Yeah, and I'm the crazy part. I've been sitting on the project of that coloring book since December of 23.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just it just it when you reached out to me, it gave me more of that push to really like put my all into it. I was gonna do that anyway, but I went and revised a lot of it, and you've seen some of the draft pages beforehand.
Hmm.
Because when you showed me like what the goal was in the long run, I was like, no, I gotta go back. I gotta revamp a couple things. I feel like I can push this a little bit better. And it like I can't thank you enough just for reaching out, and having me collab with you on this. You know, it's my baby sister right there. Hey, Taylor. Um, I just really I was looking for kind of like that spark to just put something out there, but put something out there that was good, it was meaningful, and it was something that was unique, and you're a person who, we share that, we have that in common. Like, we don't want to just put out good stuff. We want to have it be, memorable and to make an impression. And it's a one of one kind of thing. So yeah, man, when you hit me up, I was like, yeah, we finna cook, bro. Like, it's about to go down.
And it was perfect because, the coloring book kind of really fit with the concept and the idea of, the charger, with it being a book about mental health and about really, um, delivering an experience to people that allows them to really just like step outside of the stress that they're in.
Right.
Um, that really resonates with what I'm planning on for my comics, and it was perfect for the charger. So I'm glad we were able to do this and do this collab. We have a question for you, O.
We got
Are you ever going to do anime calendars again?
yes. I'm glad you said that. I'm reworking one right now. So far, I got a couple themes going with that. I wanted to kind of do like because I'm a 90s kid, so a lot of my anime that I started off with are like the OGs, like OG Pokemon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop, stuff like that. I'm kind of doing like an old school with the new school, and then one where it's like just all old school, all new
First
school.
customer.
I got you. I got you. Say less. Yeah, I got a couple of them I'm working on. I got an anime theme one. I'm redoing the black characters for next year. I got I think I'm at Static or Storm right now with that. I got a what is it? I got like an old school, new school hip hop theme one
Mhm.
coming out. I got 90 sitcoms, 80 sitcoms. I got like a lot of them going. And these are just kind of all ideas that I've had for a while, but it was just kind of like, how do I do this? K-pop. Ooh, yeah, I got that one. That one's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I've gotten requests for a lot of music ones. Michael Jackson, Prince. Um, what was the one I got the other day? Jill Scott.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got quite a few, man. So I'm gonna be bringing the calendars back. Working on getting the Etsy shop up and going. I got a couple like kind of magazine posters, where it'll be like Ebony magazine, but it's like Storm, like stuff like that. Y'all will see
Well,
it.
since we're talking about calendars, I guess we can go ahead and kind of spoil the first stretch goal. Is going to be a Divergent Comics 2025 calendar.
Yes, sir.
Um, it's something we kind of talked about for 2024, but we never could really get that going. But 2025, if we hit goal, like we're going to have that ready to go probably by December-ish at the
Definitely.
latest, and we'll get that out to everyone. We'll work out the logistics on that, but that's definitely one of the stretch goals. And yeah, so it's exciting to be working with you, O. One last thing I will tell everyone who's on this live, when you get the Charger book, one of the things that will come with it or that will be inside of the actual book will be ads from different Black women that I know that have businesses or
Yeah.
things that they're trying to promote. And hopefully, it's something in there that you are interested in, that you can reach out to those creators and get some of their stuff or support them in some way, because they deserve it. I wanted to
Absolutely.
do that to show, this is not only just a book that I'm writing for, what am I trying to say? For the representation of Black women, but I actually want to show that, hey, Black women are going to be a part of this. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's the goal, man. And I'm really excited to really get this started. So we are officially launching the Kickstarter September 9th. So the link is in the description. If you haven't followed it yet, please click on that link in the description of this live. Follow it, share it with people that you know who are interested in comics or who are interested in posters or coloring books, all that stuff. Share it with them, have them follow it. So on September 9th, when this goes live, we can have the best launch possible, hit our goal, get these stretch goals, and get the stuff out to you. Hopefully, no later than ideally, I would say the calendar or the coloring book should be out by October.
Yeah,
Um, I'm
for sure.
I'm hoping that I can have all the books put together and printed by mid-September so that I can do a live reveal of the book so you all can see what it actually looks like physically in hand and everything, and then we can do uh, the first 25 people shipping out of those books. So here's hoping that all that works out the way that it set to go. But I'll
I'm
appreciate you for
manifesting
jumping on here, man.
it. Absolutely, man. I thank you for the opportunity. It's like I said, you and I, man, we go back a few
Mhm.
years, and we've always been very like-minded in the sense of what we create and what we want to put out there in the world. And um especially with representation and mental health, because we need that,
Yeah,
like we that stuff is really important, and we got to talk about it more, get it out there.
that's support right there.
That's right.
Always love having Liz, just being out here,
Yeah,
just
Nipsa,
existing.
Cammy, like we got the gang up in here.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's nice, man. But that's it for tonight. We're gonna do another live just before we actually go live with the Kickstarter. We're gonna talk a little bit more about like the projects, what we're going to be doing in regards to promoting the Kickstarter. Um, it's just going to be a big celebration for just getting to that point, and then hopefully over the 30 days that the Kickstarter will be up, we can hit goal, get that funded, hit a stretch goal or two, and maybe have some extra stuff in hand for those stretch goals.
Yes, sir.
But until next time, it's been fantastic having you on as usual.
Always, man.
Appreciate everyone who joined, and y'all have a good night. This has been Divergent Comics. Thank you for joining.
Peace.